February 27, 1994. Salina, Texas. Police received multiple silent 911 calls from Olivia's residence. These calls prompted them to investigate the home. Olivia lived in the town of Salina, Texas, with her husband Travis and their 7-year-old son Aiden. After their son was born, the family decided to move to a peaceful and safe place. They wanted their son to be able to play outside comfortably and freely. The young couple loved their son very much and did everything they could to make him happy. Aiden spent most of his days playing outside. As usual, on August 15, 1990, Aiden went outside to play. As the hours passed and it was almost evening, Olivia went outside to call her son in for dinner. But Aiden was nowhere to be found. Olivia began to panic. She and her husband, Travis, started searching for Aiden. When they found Aiden, Olivia screamed and started crying. Aiden Mabel drowned in a pond near their home. Aiden's death was considered an accidental drowning. The specific circumstances of how he ended up in the pond are not detailed. The discovery of her son's lifeless body had a profound and devastating impact on Olivia and Travis. Shortly after, the couple divorced. Travis left the house and moved to another city. She was overcome with grief and shock, which led to her subsequent withdrawal from society. Olivia became increasingly isolated, cutting off contact with friends, family, and the outside world. On February 27, the police received multiple silent 911 calls. These calls did not have any audible conversation or distress signals, but the repeated calls were concerning enough to prompt an investigation. Emergency services traced the calls back to Olivia Mabel's address. The silent nature of the calls, combined with their repetition, led to a sense of urgency for police to check the residence. When police arrived at the home, they found it in a state of disarray except for Aiden's room, which was meticulously maintained as a shrine to her deceased son. They discovered Olivia's decomposed body seated in front of the altar she had created for Aiden. The condition of the body indicated that she had been deceased for several months. Aside from the altar and Olivia's body, there were no signs of recent human activity in the home. This indicated that Olivia had been isolated for a significant period before her death. The decomposition of Olivia's body suggested she had died several months earlier, which raises questions about the timing and source of the 911 calls. Olivia created an elaborate altar dedicated to Aiden in his room. The altar was meticulously arranged with various items, photographs of Aiden, toys, and personal belongings of Aiden, candles, incense, and other ritualistic objects, drawings, and symbols that some believe were associated with occult practices. Letters from Olivia to Aiden. One of the letters had the date when the police had arrived at Olivia's home. It said, "My Aiden, I am sorry. I am so sorry. I should have never let it get like this. I'm living. I will not let you keep me, you vile evil creature. Mommy coming to you, Aiden, my sweet Aiden. Mommy loves you." The altar included items that are often associated with occult rituals, such as candles and symbols. The exact nature of these symbols was not clearly identified but was interpreted by some as having supernatural or ritual significance. Unidentified symbols contributed to the belief that Olivia was engaged in spiritual or magical rituals. One theory is that Olivia may have been trying to communicate with Aiden's spirit or to summon him back through rituals. The altar's focus on Aiden and the nature of the items involved support this idea. After Olivia's death, there have been claims of unusual occurrences at the house, including sightings of apparitions and feelings of unease. The precise cause of Olivia Mabel's death remains uncertain due to the state of decomposition and the lack of definitive evidence.